Hey everybody, welcome back. Been like 3 or 4 days. Don't remember what I'm doing. It looks like I ought to sleep. It looks like I ought to try and sleep a little bit. Nothing in the bin. Nothing. Supply bin with nothing? Okay, anyway, hey Tony, get us a supply bin with nothing. Supply bin with nothing? Feels like -1. Maybe I should light the fire first. How about that? How about that? I gotta stop with the fucking references. It's not cool. It does not. It's not cool. It's the lowest form of comedy. But I fucking love it. I love references. Is reference comedy a term? Is that like what I'm doing? Ever since I started seeing people use that gif of, and yes, I say gif. Thank you. Ever since I started seeing people use that gif of Jonah Hill going, "Oh, sick reference, bro. Your references are always on point," or something like that. I don't remember exactly. Oh, okay, 9 hours. That's pretty good. I can sleep for, well, yeah. I mean, it's just gonna have to do. It's just gonna have to do. Unfortunately. I mean, that's actually like destroyed me. Like it was like a fucking bullet, and it's never even been used on me. Like, nobody has ever used that line on me. Sick reference, bro. But like, just seeing that and then suddenly being like, oh, maybe using references all the time as a crutch for comedy is cringe. I'm just like, what am I supposed to do with my life? Oh, I thought this was dog food for a second. I'm about to freak out. How did that get in my inventory? Anyway, what the fuck was I talking about? I don't know. I think that's it. That's all I've been talking about the whole time. I said supply bin with nothing. Like, first thing out the gate. And that's just been all my content up until this point. Okay, nice can of warm peaches. That does sound really nice, actually. I guess I'll save my other can. Maybe I should cook up some water while I've still got a fire. You know what? I could sleep for another hour. Yeah, let's fucking do that. Technically, I could sleep for another 2 hours. I'm gonna try it. I think the fire is gonna be out, but that's fine. I don't really need the fire anymore. Okay, no, I don't know. Maybe time just like doesn't actually like directly equate when you sleep.
I can't carry much more.
Like, you can get 2 hours of sleep, but 2 hours doesn't actually pass. I'm not sure what's going on. I've never paid that much attention to it. Or maybe like fire just doesn't use up the time when you're asleep. What am I doing? I was gonna get a little bit more food in me. Okay, let's just eat the stale stuff before it goes bad. This says stale. It's at 39, but I assume stale is always safe. Okay. I could sleep another hour. The fire's gonna go out, but I don't think I'll freeze to death. we're gonna find out. Yeah, no, I'm good. I didn't even lose any temperature while I was asleep. Going to remember to pick up the sleeping bag this time.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
It's getting close to morning. For some reason, I'm overweight. Let's figure out why that is. That shouldn't be a problem. I've got a lot of flares. Holy shit. 3 liters of fuel? Where did that come from? 3 liters of fuel? You know what? I am gonna come back here. I guarantee it. Like, there's no way I'm not going to have to come to this building at some point, so I'm gonna dump stuff in here. Like the jerry can, I guess. I don't really want to dump everything. Like the marine flares, I don't know. I don't know if I can get rid of those. They're really heavy though. Holy shit. I'm getting rid of some of them. Let's just carry 4. And also get rid of these. I don't need those. Okay, now I'm like underweight. I'd like to get even lower if possible. Why do I have so many socks? Astrid's gloves. Yeah, we don't need those. Fleece mittens we don't need. Everything else I am wearing, so that's good. Don't need painkillers. Well, I do, but not that many. Okay, that's all good. Alright. That's as light as I'm willing to get. Let's get to this plane crash. Or no, we're gonna stop by here, I guess. And then do this, and then get to the plane crash. Hopefully I can get through all that within the hour. We'll see. Oh my god. Is this oh shit! I need a mountaineering rope. Damn, man. Okay, well, I guess this is the rock formation to look out for. Because I remember the one I used with Mackenzie looked like this too. So anytime I see this, I guess climbing rope could be useful. It would be really nice to be able to climb down there. But I have to go all the way around. It sucks that my like my sleeping situation was not ideal for the night. I'm not gonna be able to get around this. Oh, okay. Because now I don't have a fire anymore. It's still nighttime, so I'm getting pretty cold, and I'm not fully rested. But there's not really much else I can do. Maybe sleeping in the sleeping bag warms you up. Does it say something like that? A down-filled sleeping bag. I don't know. Oops. Using fatigue. Bed warmth bonus +9. Okay, so yeah, it's okay. So the bed does give you a warmth bonus. It's just not a whole lot. I've never really paid attention exactly to the the weather. See, I've never paid attention to what your goal is. But maybe at 0 is when you start losing health, or losing your temperature. If it gets to 0 Celsius. If it feels like 0 Celsius, you start losing temperature. I should probably have paid attention to that from the beginning, but especially now I will try. Yeah, I'm gonna... This temperature thing is gonna be a problem.
My fingers feel numb.
I'm not very close to the barn. I had to walk a long way around the mountain. Oh shit, this is... Is this the train track? Is this where I started? Didn't I? No, it was just a road. Okay. This might be the tunnel that I came out of. With the crushed bus. Because it would have to be near Molly's homestead, I bet. And this is the only road next to it. So I bet this is where she found me. Which means there's a car with a corpse in it. Over here too, right? I don't know. It's like... I'm just so cold, dude. I don't know if I can risk going out there. I guess I could just try and light a fire real quick to warm up again. I just need...
I'm freezing.
Some sticks. Just need some sticks. I probably should have been doing that a while ago. Collecting sticks. Because now that I want sticks, there aren't gonna be any sticks. There are actually no sticks. It is just pure white snow. As far as the eye can see. Not a single stick or twig or branch or bush. Anywhere. There's a stick. It's dark. It's dark out here. 5 minutes. That's fine. Oh, is it getting bright? Yeah. Cool. I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I don't know when else I would. I mean, like, come back here and explore here. This is as good a time as any. I hate exploring in this game. It never amounts to anything. It's always just a dead-end cliff or tunnel, or I find a cave that's completely empty. Oh, it's windy. That's bad. Oh, it is actually really windy. That sucks. Because now I can't make a fire. Unless I find a cave or maybe if I build it behind a rock. I think I see timber wolves out there. That's not good. What does it say about the wind chill? Wind chill -19. Damn. Long curve. Yeah, I really do have to find somewhere to make a fire. Okay, this is definitely not the tunnel. Just a dead-end road. I don't think I need rose hips. This is what I'm talking about. They have this cool area called the long curve that's like looks like it should be some kind of destination on the map, and you walk here. It takes you half an hour, and there's just nothing. There's nothing. There's not even like anything cool to look at. It just dead ends. And there's nothing here. There's no resources. There's no like secret loot stash hidden away. Oh, I come down here for 2 rosehip bushes? That's it? Now I gotta walk all the way back. Freezing cold. Oh, here. Where did I get that wind protection? Okay, so wind chill is down. Can I make a fire here? Oops. I should... Oh, fuck. I just didn't want to be, like, standing on it. Let's see if that works.
Come on, little fire.
It's slow.
Looks like a new day is dawning.
Magnifying glass is slow. Maybe the magnifying glass is meant to be like a last resort kind of thing. Oh, shit. No, that's working. Okay, cool. It is actually protected from the wind. That's good. Alright, let's just sit here and warm up a bit. Maybe, eat some stuff? Wasn't there something? Yeah, this still stale. Should be good. I get some more energy, maybe? I don't know if that actually gives you energy. I don't know if it does anything. Okay, 1 hour. Can I just, like, sleep here for an hour? That would give me an even bigger warmth bonus. Come on, man. What the fuck? Maybe you can't sleep on ice? Yeah, I guess you can't sleep on ice. Fair enough. Making a fire on ice probably wouldn't be really great either. Okay, well, I can't do that. Let's just pass time. Okay. Shit. Alright, it's fully daytime. I'm warm. It doesn't seem like it's actually much warmer outside during the day. In fact, it seems like it's colder. I'm ready to get out of here. Man, I got sidetracked. I let it do it to me again. I let him do it to me again. I fell for the exploration. I'm having a lot of trouble forming a sentence. I fell for the exploration gag. Fuck. Why was that so hard? They lured me in with like an interesting looking destination on the map that led nowhere. Well, if this isn't where I came from, where the heck is the tunnel? Maybe here? Maybe this is the tunnel? She would have dragged me a long way. I don't know. Maybe best not to question it. So I really like listening to like podcasts and audiobooks in the car. I think it's just like it's just the perfect time, because driving a car takes just enough like mental capacity, takes just enough of your mental reserves to like occupy you enough so that you can listen to something without like getting distracted or losing focus on actually listening to it. Because I try to like listen to podcasts while like playing games and stuff. Like if you're just playing like Minecraft or something chill, or like this game, I guess. If you were just playing the survival mode and anyway, and I always just like get too focused on the game and then realize after a few minutes that I have no idea what has been said in the book or the podcast for the last 10 minutes. But driving like doesn't do that. I can focus so easily on the podcast while I'm driving, and it's great. Anyway, I've been listening to like a podcast and audiobooks on Spotify while driving for a long time, and one that I'm listening to right now is called Within Reason. It's it's Alex O'Connor's podcast. I don't know if you know that guy. Okay, this is her barn. I don't know why I thought I was somewhere else. And it's definitely entertaining enough. I don't think it's like the most intellectual or scholarly podcast out there for sure, but it's fine. He's got good guests. He usually brings on like YouTubers mostly, but some legit scientists and well, a lot of like philosophers as well. Can I get up here? Oh, I guess not. And I like that podcast. I also like listening to I've been like really into like the I don't know exactly the term for it, but like scholarly historical research about like the Christian and Jewish religion, like origins and stuff. Just like stuff about the origins of like the Bible and how and why and where and when it was written and stuff like that. It's been interesting me a lot lately. I don't have I can't fucking see, this is what I'm talking about. I don't have any brain capacity to. If I were trying to listen to a podcast right now, I wouldn't be hearing any of it. But anyway, the whole reason I'm bringing this up is I was gonna complain about Alex O'Connor. I think he's really smart, of course, smarter than I am. But in his podcast, the last 5 episodes, he just keeps going back like clockwork. He just keeps circling back to the same point every single time. And I guess it wouldn't bother me so much, but this is like the one thing that I think is really stupid that he just like wants to talk about every time, is this idea of like science doesn't explain what things are or why they do what they do. Science only describes processes and makes predictions. Which, like, in a certain way of thinking is true, but he just keeps like circling back on this point no matter what his guests like have to say about it. And it's just becoming like really obnoxious, I think. And he keeps like, he always ends it. He always brings up how Isaac Newton didn't know what gravity was. And Isaac Newton said that he doesn't know what gravity is. Oh, how do I get back in the house? I want to spend some time in the house and actually like warm up and get fully rested. Yeah, the house is warm, so this is good. And he also always comes back to like this, oh no, she locked me out. Fuck. I guess I can just stay in the basement though. I wanted a bed. Damn. Come on, Molly, what the hell? That sucks. I'm just gonna like do a whole reset. I'm gonna sleep all the way through the rest of the day and through the night and then head out in the morning so that we have a full fucking day. I got plenty of water. I've never used that menu to drink before, but it's like way more efficient. And I've known about it the entire time I've played the game. I don't know why, but I don't ever use it. I think 8 more hours would be good. And he always comes back to this idea of, which is what I really wanted to talk about, after all this preamble. The thing I really wanted to get to was this idea of, oh shit, now I can't remember. I can't remember what the like philosophy is called. It's where you, like, some people think that everything is conscious, or like consciousness is the base of reality, like all things, like the individual particles, the most fundamental particles are made of consciousness. I can't remember what they call that, but I think it's really fucking stupid, and he brings it up every single episode. He always finds a way to weasel around to that same topic and ask his guest about it. And the guests are, you know, always like, oh yeah, that's super interesting. That's a great idea. Because we don't know what the baseline of reality is. And maybe I just need to do more, like, research on it myself. But I just can't see how it could even for a second be remotely feasible that the answer to what is anything. Oh shit! Oh my god! I'm so fucking angry. I have to sleep through a whole nother day. God. Fuck. That is the worst. That's the worst. Here we go. Here we go. Sleep. Wait, I gotta take medicine first. Dang sardines. Dang it, sardines. Fuck me, dude. I had to sleep for 10 hours just to get rid of this. I'm not walking around with food poisoning again. I'm not doing that again. It's not happening. But I just think, like, the idea that, like, Electron, what he likes to say is that, like, well, obviously, I don't think Alex O'Connor actually believes it, but he really likes the idea, and he really likes talking about it. But The idea is that like an electron, it repels negatively charged particles, I think. Something like that, or it is negatively charged. The whole reason it is like that is because it's conscious and it doesn't like being near negatively charged particles, and that's why it repels them, or something to that extent. And they make it clear that like the consciousness is the consciousness that a electron would have is not anywhere near like something that we would have. I need to get some water. How do I do this? How do I do this?
Need a drink.
What is the point of these water purification tablets? I actually don't get it. When would you ever... It seems like so incredibly niche that you would ever have non-potable water on you and be able to actually use a tablet on it. Right? Because you can't just like gather up some snow and melt it without a fire, and if you have a fire to melt the snow, you can just boil the water. It takes 30 minutes. What am I doing here? Man, this has taken a miserable turn. I cannot believe, like, one bad tin of sardines and I'm just fucked. I don't have any water. There's no tinder anywhere. Can I craft tinder? I need a stick or something? Yeah, I need a stick. Okay. Holy shit. There's not gonna be a stick. There's not gonna be a stick. What the fuck? There's no stick. Is that a bear? Oh, fuck. That's not good. But anyway, I guess I'm done talking about, Alex O'Connor and the, panpsychism. That's what it's called. Panpsychism. Where the fundamental, property of material, anything, like matter, is just consciousness. I think is basically what it is. I'm probably like misrepresenting it pretty bad. Oh my god, there are predators everywhere. I just need a stick to boil some water so I can sleep. That bear's gonna kill me. Fuck me. Maybe I can get the bear and the wolves to battle it out. What the fuck, man? Why can't I find a stick when I need it? There's always sticks everywhere. There's always sticks everywhere. This will keep them back, right? No, it won't keep them back. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. And now I smell bad. Still looking for a stick, by the way. Still can't find jack shit. Still dying of dehydration. With wolves chasing me and no shelter. Because Molly locked me out of her house. For no reason. Can you take care of these wolves? I probably shouldn't have walked toward you. I just had the idea in my head that he could take out the wolves. And I didn't really consider the fact that he might just charge me and kill me. This... Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, they're scared. They're going after the bear. Oh, fuck. I guess, I don't know. I don't know what to do here. I can't do shit. I can't do shit. I need tinder. There's no tinder anywhere. You'd think I could just get some sticks off of these bushes here. I'm glad those wolves just completely left me. I'm still dying of... Oh wait, no, my food poisoning would be cured, right? I'm bleeding. Oh. That's bad. I do have a bandage. Okay. Well, it's super lucky that the wolves fucked off, I guess. I guess I'm just moving on. I'm not sick anymore. But I do need water pretty badly. But I'll find a stick somewhere, I guess. Maybe a cattail? I think science does effectively explain stuff. I think that in and of itself is a dumb idea too. I like what do you want to know? One of Alex O'Connor's one of the things he likes to say is that like, oh, science, you can any process that you want to question, like when I flick a switch, the light turns on, and I want to know why that happens, and then you describe like, oh, well, you flick the switch and it closes the circuit which allows electricity to flow into the light, which heats a filament, blah blah blah. And he's like, oh, well, why does he said you can just keep asking why for each like step of that process until you get down to like, what the heck? Eureka, I'm saved. Did I do this? Did I make this? Let's use some accelerate. Until you get down to like...
Oh, lucky day.
Yeah, that was actually really lucky. You're not wrong. I can add all this wood. I can boil some water. Okay, so now I just take this and use a tablet on it. Treats 1 liter, but I have 2 liters. Okay, so now I should have 2 liters of potable water. I guess that did save me a little bit of time. I'm gonna lose my well-fed bonus, I bet. Which is really sad. I gotta eat everything. Okay, which one of these was bad? Oh, these are new. Let's see what happens when I open it. Oh, I didn't. It just says tin of sardines. How do I know if it's bad? Maybe tin of sardines just always has a chance of being bad? Oh, well, I'm good on that, so I guess I'm gonna sleep again. I left my fucking bedroll. Damn it. Oh, damn it. I'm not going back. I'm not going back. I'm not going back. we're moving on. Maybe there'll be... This seems like it's a house of some kind. Maybe there'll be a bed or bedroll there. But yeah, I just, like, I don't know what you can expect. Like, what more do you want? You get down to the, like, baseline of reality. like asking what a fundamental particle is or why it behaves the way it does. Because apparently science only predicts what it does. It doesn't explain anything. Which I guess is true. Like, it just can tell you what, like, the way a particle will behave, but it can't, like, there is no explanation why an electron repels other negatively charged particles, or what, like, a negatively charged particle even means, like, what that is. But I don't think there's, like, a good answer if you want more than that. Like, what good does it do to say, oh, that's consciousness? Because then you can just ask, well, what is consciousness, and why does consciousness, like, prefer one thing or another? Like, why does saying, oh yeah, that's just because it's made of consciousness, why would that explain, like, anything? Why would that make it better that it repels other negatively charged particles? There's no, like, you can't even, I can't imagine anything that would be, that would satisfy that. It's a lot of firewood. Another barrel. Okay, well, this is good to remember. Got that locked in. Let's find this house now. Maybe it's up here. I don't know. It doesn't look like it should be up there. I'm gonna go this way. You're just, like, at some point, you just have to put a label on something and call it whatever. Like, you can't... It's like trying to figure out how the universe started. Either there was literally nothing at all, and then there was a universe, or it's always existed for eternity. Yeah, I knew that was coming. And neither of those are satisfying, but one of them has to be true. Or at least, like, at some point, it's either at some point there was nothing, or there has always been something. It doesn't have to be the universe. You can say it was God, or whatever. But, like, there's no answer. And if you get down to, like, the very bare minimum particles of reality, or whatever, and you try and figure out why anything does what it does, or what something is, especially trying to figure out, oh, whoops, what the hell? Especially trying to figure out what something is, like, what does that even mean? You know? Local legends, ghost stag. Oh my gosh, we gotta hunt that ghost stag. Long battered by harsh winters and isolation, Pleasant Valley residents often sought refuge and comfort in nature. A favorite pastime was standing watch for a legendary stag, which the older locals claimed could bring about a special insight. That is, if you could ever find the wild creature. Whether it was the mysterious animal itself, or the very act of peaceful observation which brought this new awareness to light, no one rightly knows anymore. I'll take that. I do want... Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to. So we got our bed. That was the goal. Oh, so there's a bunch of food, too. my Cindy. What now, honey? No cash, nothing coming. I had to do something. Everyone's gone. I don't know where this ends, but I'm sorry either way. Things up above on the ridge, in that empty basement. Maybe we can trade it for a way out of here. Sam. Okay, so there's some loot. Cash in a basement. Stolen church artifact. Oh shit, I forgot to actually read that. Stolen church artifact. Stolen from a church in Thompson's Crossing, the artifact was gifted to the parish by a prominent local landowner decades ago, according to Father Thomas, the local parish priest. Although its monetary value is considerable, for members of our church, it is a spiritual matter as well, he said. Okay, there you go. There you go. I think there's just no explanation. And if there is anything deeper, like you can posit any kind of theory, like string theory or whatever. You know, maybe the fundamental particles are just vibrating strings, and then you can just say, well, but what is the string made out of? What is that string? Or why does the string vibrate? And then you could come up with an explanation, like what deeper down material. Oh, the string is actually made of superparticles called blue blondes, and they cling together to form a string. Because they just really like to do that. And then you can ask, but what is a blue blonde? And why do they like to cling together? Why do they do that? There's no end. Like, there's no way. It's just like a logical impossibility to cut that off and like have a satisfying end. Like, it just doesn't logically follow. You know what I mean? There's just not... It doesn't matter. You just have to put a label on it. And maybe it just goes infinitely down, like the universe goes infinitely back into the past and into the future. And that would mean that, like, if it's the same as that, that would mean that you would have to go infinitely bigger as well. And we, like, our whole universe would just be a tiny
Surrounded by snow.
fundamental
Nothing to
particle
drink.
in some other, like, massive universe, like, so unfathomably far beyond us that it just doesn't even mean anything to wonder about it. So that's why I think it's stupid, and it annoys me that he keeps circling back to that every single podcast. Because it just, like, there's no real question there. Like, there's no answer to it. It's a dumb question. And it's fun to think about a little bit, but it's not fun to act like science is like missing something. It isn't missing anything. That's just how the universe is. That's just how it has to be. There's no answer down at the very bottom of things. It is impossible to fully fundamentally explain the why of literally anything. That's why, well, partly why I think I am technically a nihilist, because I don't think that anything matters. There's no reason or purpose or explanation to anything. And I don't find any problem with that. I don't, like, that doesn't concern me. It doesn't keep me up at night. It doesn't make me depressed. I just think that's the way of things, and there's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't have to change anything about how you live your life. And it certainly hasn't for me. Like I was full on a Christian 2 years ago. And like I don't feel any different. But yeah, that's the kind of stuff I listen to. I think I actually have to go all the way around this mountain. I don't know if there was a path up there, but I'm not going back to find out. There's just no reason to risk it. I know for sure I can walk around here and follow this road. I don't know what to talk about anymore. Oh shit, it's almost an hour anyway. I really do need to like figure out how to fill in the downtimes in the game with like actually entertaining monologuing. Anytime I try, I feel like I do such a fucking bad job, and then I just need to like shut up. but I guess I'm not gonna get any better at figuring out good things to talk about unless I actually do it. And sometimes I do. Like when I'm not recording a video, I think about stuff, and then I'm like, oh, maybe that would be a good thing to just talk out loud about during a video. And then once I start recording, I either just don't remember at all what I thought would be a good idea to talk about, or I come to the conclusion but that actually that would be something really stupid to talk about, and then I don't do it. But I think I should just do it anyway. Because I think it doesn't matter. Because nothing matters. Because it's as good as anything else, at least. And it might be better. Because it's at least as good as just not talking. And it's possibly better. That's why. I'm freezing. Okay. Man, the map makes it look like I'm close, but this does not feel like I'm close. Do I have fire starting? Should I just start a fire real quick? I think I will. Or maybe I won't. Book. Magnifying glass? I think it must be slower. I don't know, the matches are really slow too.
Come on, little fire.
Oh, come on, little fire. Oh, little fire. Come on. Let's just get it up to an hour. And then... oh, maybe eat? Beautiful. Pastime. Okay. Alright, perfect. How long is the fire? 26 minutes? Okay, I wasn't like super efficient. But that's okay. It's just some sticks. Let's get up. Let's get up. The mountain. None of these rocks are on the map. This all should be, like, just flat hills. But it's not. Aw, damn it. How do I... I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. We just gotta like saw back and forth. Okay, beautiful. So now we're so far removed from our destination. Dead deer, I guess I don't care about. Let me just get to, I guess, the plane. Oh no, let's go here. Fuck that. Wait. That means I should have just followed the river. Oh, it's gonna be impossible to get back down to the river from here. I am crossing over it, so there should be some way down, but man, I forgot about that cave. I just want to get like close to one of these destinations before calling the video. Okay, this looks like it's okay. Yeah, maybe there was like a waterfall. Maybe I couldn't have just walked up the river. Yeah, there had to have been, because I went so far up. I'm doing this. I'm doing this. So maybe I'll just go ahead and end it here, and then next time we can walk the rest of the way up to the cave. This is the Tall Tales or whatever. Yeah, so hopefully there's another article of hide clothing in there. That would be fucking awesome. Anyway, this was a weird one. I always feel like it's such a bad video when I talk a lot. Which is ironic because that's like basically the only thing I'm supposed to do. But I just feel like an idiot because I like listening to stuff and reading stuff about these really like big brain scientific topics, and then I just feel so stupid when I try to recite it and like give my own opinion. Anyway, that'll be it for this one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.